talk to the plant, talk to the flowers, talk to the vegetables. And I think they are listening to me. They are listening to me. They fruit, probably they are fruiting a lot.
Welcome, Nava. Nava is from Nava Aussie Curry Kitchen Home Garden. And we've got an interesting journey with Nava, and he's going to tell us his story about home gardening and nutrition and all the good things there. Nava's from Sri Lanka, and he settled in Australia about 35 years ago and completed a doctoral degree in the United States and a bachelor's degree in agricultural science. He's married and has 2 adult children, passionate about gardening, cooking, and the environment, and he loves to talk. So we'll give him that opportunity in a second. He has considered himself being capable of doing anything, determined and perseverant. He does not want to be breathing dead and likes to share and help people. Easy to trust people and has been burned a few times, but nonetheless, he keeps going and gets back up again. He's very compassionate and considerate, conscious of food and exercise due to battling ill health, which Nava, you can tell us all about in a second. And Nava was also a lecturer at the University of Paradania in Sri Lanka. Nava, tell us your journey. How did you get here to what you are doing now?
Good morning, Frederick, and good morning, everyone. Thank you very much for giving me this opportunity to talk about my health, the food, and the gardening. It is great excitement on my part to talk about these 3 aspects because, they are my own experiences, own hands-on experiences. I'm living through this. So this is a great pleasure to talk to you about my journey. My journey was a very epic, and my education gave me a great opportunity to sit here and talk to you here in Australia. And I think I always, appreciate my own determination, perseverance to do anything and to do until the last minute. That is the way I am. Always, I consider this my way is a highway. I think in many ways that really helped me to overcome the health, overcome the food habits, overcome various other challenges in our lives. So to talk as Frederick provided with the introductions, I have a small family, 2 children, and we are well and settled here. And we also have 3 lovely grandchildren. In the early 90s, I was struck by the health. That is the very severe, heart conditions. As a result of that, I have gone through a quadruple bypass. And since then, I was initially given basically 10 years of lease because of my heart condition was so bad at that time. And but I changed around it. I'm living through maybe now over 30 years now since I had my heart attack, heart operations. Many things contributed to this change around is the food and exercise, and health has become a #1 priority for me. So it took a priority for everything. It took a priority over my job, and the health become a #1, and the family become #2, and the job has become #3. as a result of changing shifting the paradigm of my life, my future, that helped me through live more years and the more decades now. That's what I'm sitting here and sharing my experience and my talking to you. When you come to the health, health is the wealth. Without the health, the wealth doesn't mean anything. Health can help you to be live happily, and that is the wealth or the prosperity that anyone can have in our life. This health is associated with what we do and what we eat in our day in day out. I'm trying to talk here is our food. And then what we do, I'm here talking about our activities. I'm retired now. I don't think as a retired person. I'm active, so that many days I don't have enough time to undertake some of the key activities as a part of my life, which activities that I have created to myself to be active. I think that is what we all should do it. We are retired, and if we are looking for something, we shouldn't be breathing dead. We need to be active, and we need to engage ourselves in our own world. So the best way to create our own way of doing things. And we created a nice garden around our house, and that garden have all the vegetable garden, ornamental garden. They are not a very big trees and so on, other than the bananas and some of the fruit trees. They can easily manage considering to my health conditions. And when you do the gardening, you don't need to do anything beyond your capability. So you need to, our nature, our science and technology has given an opportunity for us to modify our gardening to suit our health, our time, our availability. So depending on your availability, and you can design your garden. You don't need a big space. Only thing, you need a big space in your mind. That is the determination that that you are going to be involved in the gardening. In gardening, basically we grow most of our summer vegetables, like snake beans, bitter melons, and we get throughout the year most of our bananas. We have a different kind of bananas, from red banana to green banana to yellow bananas. So we grow most of our bananas. They are natural and they are organic. That is the key word here. I think most of the vegetables that we grow, them are organic and the natural. You can just pick them and eat without even cooking. Some of them, like an okra, for example. I just go to the garden. If I see a very nice and tender okra, I take that and break it and eat it. Same with the tomatoes. You can just pick a fruit and eat it. I think that is the confidence of our organic culture. Of course, I share with the nature. When you are having an organic farming, you get a lot of insects, you get all the birds and everything. We share some other food with them, vegetables with them too. So whether we are willing or not, they will come and take part with our vegetables and fruits. And so we are growing very passive way. We spend a little bit of time in the morning, little bit of time in the afternoon. So that's basically enough to maintain our garden. Then when we come to the food, food is the key. The food, we need to have a very nutritious, very healthy, very moderate amount. Most of the time, most of the meals, whether it's the breakfast, or the lunch or the dinner. I should say most of the lunch and the breakfast meals are prepared by us. We go out and eat very occasionally and for the occasion, like a Father's Day, Mother's Day, something like that. Other than that, we rarely go out and eat outside, because I always believe in that, we can cook and have a very wonderful, nice, healthy, tasty, aromatic food in our home. I think that is the best thing that, we can enjoy. More than that, I enjoy cooking. I can cook anything. I learned cooking from my own mother, when I was in 5 or 6. The first meal I cook, first curry I cook is the lentil. Remember, lentil is still my number one, food. I can have the lentil every day without any hesitation. So very nutritious, very lovely. Still, I have that great love for my first curry that I cook, that is the lentil. Then we cook different ways. That's another beauty of this one. Without cooking the same way, the same old, with the same ingredient, you change around it and mix and match with the various other ingredient, try to experiment, because taking the risk, undertaking an experiment, you never know, you may get a new flavor, new taste, and they are fantastic. Many times fantastic. At times, they can go wrong in your experiment. That is the trial and error in cooking. That is the greatest satisfaction that we are having. If you look at our web page, if you look at our YouTube channel, and we have posting lots of different type of food, different way of making an ingredient, and also we have posted in many other things that they are good for the health. For example, as Frederick at the beginning said, that black garlic and fennel seeds, fenugreek seeds, and black cumin, like various natural products that we are taking as a supplement. This is the key. While we are taking our pharmaceutical medicine, is very, very useful to take a supplement. I know Frederick may not like it or don't like using the word supplement. Yes, they are not a supplement. They are the real, healthy item ingredient for our. So we take the natural complement supplement too. So they help. We don't know. I think most of the time I'm looking for the critical, answer from every time when I take the natural product. Okay, but I am getting when I eat the particular type of banana, but I am getting when I eat the black garlic. But there are some underlying benefits, health benefits. There are lots of unsupported. They always use the clause unsupported evidence. But these are really supported evidence from centuries, 1,000 years old, and vary years after years after century after century. They have been proven. So they may call us unsupported, because nobody willing to take a scientific approach to prove these supplements or these ingredients are very good for the health. So we take a honey garlic combination. We use a lot of ginger. We use a lot of garlic. They are part and parcel of. And onions. We use a lot of onions too, especially the red onions. So these are some of the things that we make, use in our life, and while we are taking the pharmaceutical medicine, because don't ever give up taking the pharmaceutical medicine, because that they are the key thing that you need to have. Our doctors have said, okay, you have to take them. So we have to take them until we have some alternative, until we are confident that, okay, we can live without them. And certain medicine, you can't live without them. And that is the fact of life. Then when we come to the combining this, the health and the food and the gardening. I think there's a symbiotic relationship between them because the health is the engine for everything. Health is driving us to make our food the way we want it. And when we cook the food, we cook them for a taste, cook them for an appearance, cook them for an aesthetic value, and cook them for the nutritional value, cook them for a health benefit. So these are some of the things that you need to consider when you cook. When you are when you are in retirement, when you are a retired person, you must be enjoying the cooking. There is no other enjoyment like cooking when you are in retirement. You know why? Because you have plenty of time in the world to do whatever you want to do and take a slow and steady approach. Doesn't matter, it's going to take a half an hour meal or 1 hour meal. At the end of the day, what is matter is, you have produced something that you like it. That is the real enjoyment come from your own cooking. And try to grow at least 1 or 2 vegetables, 1 or 2 vegetables in your residence, at a house or unit or somewhere. I am growing a lot of vegetables in pots. So these pots, can hold for tomato plant, eggplant, chili plant. We use a lot of chilies in our life. Every day, every meal, the chilies and some other spices are a key and the must ingredient in our meal. And we are rice lovers. We came from the rice growing nations, rice producing nations. So we used to take 3 times a day, not here, but now we have managed to take 1 meal at least the rice. There are good rice, the lower climatic GI index rices are available in supermarket. So those are the things that you need to really select and use them. And because when we are in retirement age, we are not going for the bulk, we are going for the quality. That quality can it may be a little bit expensive, but it has a natural balance because we are reducing the quantity so that the price will come down too relatively. So that is the way you can, really enjoy your food. Garden, of course, I day in, day out, I get up in the morning, walk around in the garden, talk to the plant, talk to the flowers, talk to the vegetables. And I think they are listening to me. They are listening to me. They probably they are fruiting a lot when you go around. I think that is the natural belief. When you go around your plant, when you go around and nature your plants, and they produce more. Because I think we may not realize that plants can understand us too. There may not be a scientific support yet, but I'm sure in the future, in another 50 years, that then somebody will come up and say, yes, plant can talk to the people. So I believe in that. I think that is the key part of it. What you grow and what you see, you should enjoy it. This seeing and looking at it, what they are, from flowering to fruiting to, and when you bring it to your cooking to the dinner table, there's a logical sequence, going through your mind that bring the boost to your in the mental health. And that is the important part of our life, because everybody needs some sort of natural, by default, the mental support something divert us from the other issues, we can easily divert by a plant flower or the orchid flower, or we can divert by anything that we suddenly see in our plant. Yes, we got a big avocado in one of our tree. So that actually every day when you go and see it, or we are looking at it, or every day is growing, becoming. In one of the variety of the avocado, I have it, believe me, I have it in a pot that nearly going to reach over, I think it's already reached over 500 grams. So that avocado is going to be a huge avocado. So that is the nature of our life. Exercise is very important. Walking is walking and talking. When I go for a walking and I see many people in the park, many people on the road, I talk to everyone. I say hello to everyone. Sometimes when you see the people again and again, there's a conversation start. The conversation start, last for sometime couple of minutes, sometime even 5 minutes. So these conversations are very good for our thinking, very good for our mental health, and very nice. And when I go for a walk, I usually do walking in the 1 hour walking in the morning. If I'm not returning home within 1 hour, then my wife she will think that, oh, he got somebody talking on the way. So that is the immediate assumption. That's a good assumption. She make it. Okay, then when I come home, so who are the person that you are talking to today? So like that. And there's a creek in our way. There are lots of, you see the turtle, you see the eels, you see the fish, you see the native bird. So I take a photographs, I enjoy them, how they are, taking their food, how they are living together, how they are, to happily living as a flock of birds. These are the fact of life in our life. They teach a lot of our environment, teach a lot. This is we need to integrate our exercise with our environment. We need to go through the parks and various other areas so that we can achieve the double bonus of we are walking, we are getting exercise from our time, and also we are enjoying the environment. Very important thing in the morning. The early morning walking is very important. You know why? The good breeze around us, very clean breeze come to us, and there's not many cars or not many other pollutant in the air. So when you go around, you breathe and you supply a lot of clean air to your lung, to your blood, that give you more energy. Doesn't matter you are having a brisk walk or otherwise slow walk. There are various ways you can walk. I saw in the park people walking backwards, so that is also walking. So anyway, you can walk whatever way you want it. Walking is the best way, best energy burner. And that is the way that I can talk about our health and the food and the garden. That is our life. And that is the way we are making our living.
Can you tell me a little bit about the YouTube channel? Because what I've noticed, you have a lot of interesting videos on the various foods that you grow and the way you prepare them. So I know we were talking about papaya and papaya seeds before, how there's nutrition in the seeds and how there's different foods that you specify that are good and healthy, like the black garlic, which is a curing process with honey, I believe, to get it to go black. I'm not sure how that plays out, but can you tell us a little bit about your food combinations and nutrition?
we make, as I have mentioned about, we experiment a lot of things. We read a lot about the food and healthy food. And the black garlic came, for example, black garlic came into my life about 7 years back. I was reading about the black garlic, and they mentioned about some health benefit to the heart condition, diabetic condition. So since then, I found out how to make the black garlic. So I ordered the black garlic and tasted them. Taste was fantastic. And so then I learned about how to make them. Ever since, I'm making the black garlic. And I'm glad, you mentioned about the papaya, and we love papaya, and we love pineapples. We love all the tropical fruit, pomegranate, and these are the healthy. We may consider them as a fruit, but inside the fruit, there's a nutritional package in there. Sometimes, we don't see that the nutritional package built into those fruit. I think that is the way, papaya seeds is considered to be a very good. Many people, many parts of the world, they use the papaya seed powder when they make cooking curries and other dishes. And many people use the papaya seeds when they eat the papaya with the seeds. They don't remove the seeds from it, and they just eat with the fruits, and they are fantastic fruit. When I come to the black garlic, garlic is a very, very, it's a gold. Garlic and ginger, they are the gold in our cooking. Any cooking, whether Australian cooking or Indian cooking or Sri Lankan cooking or any national cooking, you can see that on the TV or somewhere, there's a garlic there, there's a ginger there. So that is the part and parcel of every cooking. The garlic, we use it in many ways. Black garlic, we make a black garlic using the white garlic, and we use the raw garlic, and we use the garlic with the honey. What we do is, I should actually mention this one before I come back to the black garlic. Peel the garlic cloves and put it in the honey and leave it for 3 months. When you leave them for 3 months in a bottle and leave them in a dark place, after 3 months, believe me, the garlic will become like a biscuits. The garlic clove will become like a biscuit. The garlic will use the most of the garlic, natural garlic flavor. Then that with the garlic and honey, they are the nutritional paradise. When you take it, they are, the health, there are many health benefits. If we take it for 3 months on a regular basis, daily, you see then many benefits. One of the important thing, when you take something, because we don't know, so most of the natural products, they don't show you immediately like a pharmaceutical medicine. If you take a Panadol, you can get rid of the pain, or you can get rid of the fever immediately. But when you take the natural product, then that effect actually comes after repeated use over the period. Then only you see the build-up of the benefit. For example, daily I take a cardamom. Every night before I go to bed, I take 2 pots of cardamom. And you don't need to do anything. Just take a cardamom and munch it, and take only the seeds. Then you can get rid of all the sinus related coughing, any other thing that will go away.
Okay.
That will go away, over the period of time. If we think that immediately, we expect something immediately to happen, then that only can happen from the pharmaceutical medicine, not from the natural product.
I find that very interesting. Very interesting. I've been just introduced some ashwagandha root powder into my diet. And of course, at the moment, I haven't felt any effect, but I guess because it's a natural product and it's not in tablet form, it will take me a while to feel the effect.
And talking about the powder, we also make a murunga powder. I'm sure you heard about the murunga.
No.
We make a murunga powder. It's a very commercially available now on online. And we add that moringa powder into our cereals every day morning. We add the moringa powder when we cook the curry. They create a little bit of consistency or different flavor to it. And also we use the black cumin powder, and we take a 1 teaspoon every day morning. So we make a lot of powder of the various products and use them, because in my philosophy is taking the natural product, anything. I am prepared to take even poison as long as it's going to help me with my health. So health is the number one. Please don't take a poison, because no, that is not good for that will end your life. What I'm saying is just you need to be prepared to take a bitter melon. It will be bitter, but a lot of people are just eating bitter melon like anything fruit. There's a bitter melon salad. They are the fantastic healthy salad. When you go to Thailand and many other countries, the top class salad is the bitter melon salad. And we use the bitter melon for stir fry, bitter melon curry, and many other bitter melon stir fry. They are fantastic fruit. Sometimes, if you have noticed that in Australia, the prices of the bitter melon is going up. Now it has reached a really very higher price, because a lot of people are using the bitter melon.
How do people access you, Nava, to get some of your produce? Like I know you have your powders and your black garlic. You also have vegetable produce that fresh veggies and stuff like that. Do you have a roadside stall? Do you have a
no
shop?
So all home garden, everything what we do and what we cook and what we grow, you can see in our YouTube channel.
Right.
And that is, if we go to the YouTube channel, you can see everything what we are doing in terms of the food, in terms of the exercise, or in terms of our what we are doing day in, day out. We are continuously posting. By the way, I started YouTube channel very recently, 2 months, and during the 2 months time, I have posted over 200 posts on the various information that are beneficial to many people, beneficial to us and beneficial to other people. So with the hope that they benefit to other people. And also I wanted to share what we are doing. Always my wife say, oh, you are telling everybody what you are doing and what you are eating and what you are, sometimes she doesn't like it, everything that I put it on the YouTube. But this is my way of sharing the life, sharing the health information, sharing the food information with other people. And so everything there. And back to the black garlic. Black garlic is a heat fermentation process. The black garlic comes from using the white garlic. The white garlic is put through the certain temperature at a certain humidity for 21 days using a small gadgets like that. So I bought them. And then after that, the white garlic become black garlic. There's a chemical transformation in that. The garlic, during the chemical transformation, there are antioxidants, there are beneficial antioxidants are built up into it. The chemical compound of the white garlic break down into useful components or compounds. And one of the important thing you see in the black garlic is you don't get the smell of the natural white garlic when you get the black garlic. So, and also the black garlic is like a licorice. When you have a licorice, how you feel, a little bit sweet and very considered to be a good one for your heart health, good one for your kidney health, and good one for your arthritis joint health. So these are the reason that we are taking a black garlic, and we are not only taking, we are making a black garlic and taking the black garlic, and so that indicate that how much a black garlic that we are taking, how much we respect the importance of the black garlic in our life. So as a result of that, when I started sharing about the black garlic, then many people ask about, hey, you have something extra to sell. Then eventually I end up with actually having once in a while when I get 1 or 2 kilos more from what I produce, I share with other people I basically cover the cost associated with that. In terms of the black garlic, usefulness of the black garlic, there are lots of people with very terminally having the terminal ill conditions like a cancer. They buy them from me, and they found that the black garlic is really helping in the recovery process or the preventing people who are having a cancer. These are very unsupported thing, but this unsupported, as I said, they were there, 1,000 years ago. They were here, 500 years ago. So this will remain unsupported yet to come. We will go to any other modern restaurant now. There's a black garlic yam there, black garlic butter there, so the black garlic steak there. So now they are getting more and more popular in our Australian restaurant. If we go to Japan and many other Asian countries, the black garlic is a very part and parcel of culinary, very high level dishes.
So how do people get in touch with you?
They can always, I have already provided you with my Facebook page, and also I have provided with my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is Nava, Nava's Aussie Kitchen. If you can go into the YouTube channel, and if you type the Nava's Aussie Kitchen, and I'm sure as a part of this process, Frederick will be able to give that my Facebook address and also my YouTube channel. And in that, contact me. I'm always happy to talk and happy to chat with any other matters. And sharing is a wealth too. Sharing the good information with other people. I am a great believer in that. And that's very, very good service for our humanity, especially in the area of the food, in the area of the health, the sharing the good information with other people, with enough information, with the moderation, they are very much valuable.
Thank you so much for your precious time, Nava. And I'd just like to say to the viewers, I accidentally discovered Nava's Aussie Curry Kitchen, and I was intrigued, and I went in and had a look at a lot of the videos, and I just felt that he needs to be more recognised in the world what he's doing, because for mature age people, it's fantastic that you can take control of your own health and your own life, and you can do all these things and have a new lease on life. But I have a passion around food and nutrition myself and health, and hence the FKC Health channel. So thank you so much for coming on and giving us your precious time. look into Nava Aussie Curry Kitchen and check it out online. I'll be putting all the links in the notes and description below. And remember to subscribe and press the bell, and you'll get much more from our channel in the area of health, wealth, and happiness. And thank you, Nava, for coming on.
Thank you, Frederick. Thank you for giving this opportunity in the Thursday morning. I love morning, and it's good to have this fantastic talk to you and your audience in the topic that we have covered, the health and the food and the gardening. I think these are the three elements that going to make everyone's life different. Thank you very much for the opportunity. We shall keep talking in the some weeks to come, months to come. I'm sure we will be doing it. I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. Pleasure.